welcome back. Entertainment Zone, Paul Amadeus Lane. We hope you're enjoying our chat with the stars from Arrow on CW. Season 8 is going to be the end of it, or is it? Just read the tea leaves when it comes to the interviews, especially what I had with Stephen Amell. And I'm going to have an opportunity to talk with Mark Guggenheim later on in the last segment, and we'll see if we're able to deduce. I used a big word tonight. Deduce some things from that. All right. One of the characters that have seen a measure of growth is played by Juliana Harkavy. She plays Dinah Drake, a Black Canary. And when she was introduced to the show, we found out about her powers and being in law enforcement, and also having some relationship issues with her boo. And we know her boo got taken out by Katie Cassidy's character, the Laurel Lance 2.0, and they had drama and all that other stuff. But they began to coexist and got along, and then they were part of the Team Arrow, and the relationship and everything really worked on the screen. And had an opportunity to talk to Juliana about her character and just the ride and the season and the series coming to an end in season 8, and was able to get her thoughts about it as well. So as we look at your character,
yes,
you went from 5-0 to Vigilante, back to 5-0.
Yep.
So where is Dinah's character now?
Well, now that Oliver is gone, she is really, she needs to make that decision. And I think that the decision she makes is she needs to be strong in both, because she is the captain and she is the Black Canary, and now the leader is gone. So I think that she's taking ownership of being able to do both things and not feeling like she needs to pick one side or the other.
What was the most challenging part of playing Dinah last season?
Last season, probably the fact that she didn't know she wanted to be a vigilante, and me as an actor, that's my favorite thing to do. So to play Dinah not being sure, it was a challenge.
And as we look forward to this ride coming to an end, what has been your most memorable moments?
I mean, honestly, these Comic-Cons, we really come together as a cast. We meet with you guys, we meet with fans, we learn how much the work that we're doing actually means and the impact that it's having. So I think I'm really going to miss the most. I mean, going to set every day, seeing our friends there every day, of course, but seeing how it affects people in their real lives, that's what really is incredible.
And one thing that's really refreshing is seeing women in powerful roles of authority. Talk about being alive during a time where this is possible.
Oh my God, it's a great question, and it's just, I'm grateful. I am grateful to be born in this time. I feel lucky to be born in this time, and especially now when it's coming to the forefront that, there are issues where women need to be heard and women need to be seen more and women need to be in these positions, where we see men normally. And I'm just honored to be considered part of a group and a project that's helping that happen.
Are you going to be in the crossover?
I have heard I am.
You heard it first.
I heard it first. You heard it first.
I'm looking so forward to it, and we really love your craft and love your acting skills, and we're looking forward to seeing many more years of you.
That means so much. Thank you. We couldn't do it without you. The
beautiful Juliana Harkavy. Enjoy really chatting with her and really getting her thoughts on the series. And I tell you, this ride that they have been on with Arrow, and I hate to see the series coming to an end, because we get to know these characters. We begin to relate to these characters. I mean, how many of us had to deal with the loss of a loved one, had to deal with somebody who we had beef with, who we had to take the higher road with? There's a lot of things that we've learned from the series. And when we get back, I'm going to pose that question to executive producer Mark Guggenheim about what he wished that fans would take away from the show from over the years? And also, is it really the end of Arrow? You'll be surprised what he had to say about this subject and more. Coming up right here. We'll be back with more Entertainment Zone on Paul Amadeus Lane. Be right back.